What's up, YouTube? It's Mr. Ferguson here. I hope you guys are having a great day today. Thank you so much for coming back for yet another video today, guys. I just got done mowing the yard. It's not rained in a while, thank God, for a little bit, so you can kind of see it behind me, but this is going to be a real basic, just a lawn walkthrough video. Very basic. I've been pondering what in the world I want to do the video on today. And you know, we've just wrapped up. Thank you guys who watched and viewed all the Halloween domination videos. I appreciate it. Those seem to have done pretty good in my opinion, and I love how the yard turned out. I think we accomplished what we wanted to do there. So coming out of that, you know, I was like, we're kind of into late fall, maybe middle fall, I guess, technically. So, you know, what do we want to get into? But all this thing, you know, all the election stuff has happened. And that's kind of where my attention has been more. You know, most of you guys know that I'm not ashamed or scared or worried to tell you that I believe in the Lord Jesus Christ. I don't want to get political on this channel because, you know, I love everyone. I love every one of you guys watching. I appreciate you and love you. And my Bible teaches me how to love my neighbor as I love myself and my family. So this has had my attention, and I truly believe not to spend too much time on the election and any one candidate. We all have our opinions. And being that this is Mr. Ferguson's channel, you know, this is where I want to express my opinion. And if you guys have any differences, you're welcome. For you guys that have been following, I'm more than welcome to have discussions, but I'm not going to argue and get in fights and none of that. I'm not here to turn anybody to my viewpoint and insult anybody at all. But in my view, as of Thursday, when I'm making this, the United States is really in a spiritual battle right now for the soul of our country. What's funny is on one of the candidates' backdrops in the last several weeks to the run-up to the election, there was a statement there that says battle for the soul of America, which I found very interesting that candidate would put that on there, because I agree with that statement. We are in a battle for the soul of America. You have your person who you voted for. Hopefully you went out and voted, and I encourage everybody, go out and vote and voice your opinion. We can't complain if we didn't go vote. But anyways, I truly believe right now, after all we've witnessed Tuesday night, election night, Wednesday, that our nation is in a spiritual battle. Without getting into, you know, conspiracies, without getting into details or anything, I believe that there's going to be a lot of things coming forward in here in the near future. I believe we're going to see a swing in things. That's just my personal opinion. And I believe there's going to be a lot of chaos in our country coming up shortly. That's just Mr. Ferguson's opinion. I pray every single day. I'm not one of those people that goes on Facebook or YouTube and says, hey, thoughts and prayers with you, and then I go inside and watch TV all day. I go into a bedroom and I pray, guys. I follow my face. I believe in Jesus. He's changed my life. And God has done a miracle in my life, and I owe him everything. That's just me and my story. But I truly believe that America is locked up in a spiritual battle right now for which direction our country is going to go in the near future. And that's just my thoughts. So I would encourage you, if you're a believer in the Lord Jesus Christ, to pray. I don't think this election is anywhere near over. I believe it's going to drag out for a longer period of time than what some are saying. I am in the minority in what I believe is going to happen. I'll leave it that way, but I know that God is in control no matter what, that Jesus is on the throne, and his purposes will be fulfilled on earth as it is in heaven, which he asked us to pray about. So we'll leave it at that. Basically what we're going to do is we're just going to walk around the lawn. I cut the lawn with my striper a way that I've cut it this way before without a lawn striper, but I think it looks pretty good. So I'm just going to do a little lawn tour real quick. I'm going to head up to West Virginia to see my cousin tomorrow to help him move into, he's a homeowner now for the first time. So I've been pondering what to do video wise. So we're just going to look at this beautiful lawn and go over some things real quick. Thank you guys for watching. Let's go take a look at the lawn. So how many of y'all thought we were going to start in the backyard like I always do? So one of the things I really hate, that, you know, this is just my opinion, right here against the wall, I always have to mow this, you know, north to south is what I call it. And you're starting to see things like this pop up that are really annoying. These little edges. This is literally from just the wheels and the tracks of the wheels constantly rolling over this. But really, think about it. This is the only way you can do it, because if you go north and south, you're going to have gaps of grass not cut. So it's so aggravating. And I know you guys feel my pain, but this aggravates me. But I'm praying in spring, even if it's, you know, a little bit of weeds, if it's green, I pray that it'll fill in a little bit, but hopefully that grass that's there will fill in. But so if you look at the angle here, if we look back this way, you can't see anything, but we did it at an angle. We cut with our striper, so it looks fairly good. Walking up towards the front yard, you can see a little bit of the little stripers here that we got. So pretty cool, huh? So I'm impressed with it. I like it. And swinging around to the front here, you can see the mow pattern that we did here, and I'm pretty impressed with it, guys. I like it. I think it's not completely fun to cut it this way, I'll say that, but I like the way it looks as a completed product. I'm pretty satisfied and happy with it, so that I can say. Right here, man, I'll tell you guys what, like right here where we glyphosated and redid this hill, it is looking gorgeous right now. And obviously it's fall, but man, it is looking awesome. That Cool Blue, highly recommend it. I mean, just if you get in here and just look at it, the Cool Blue is just so gorgeous and feels so good. It's just good to the touch. Now, I wish it was a little bit thicker, but it looks awesome. So as we look at the pattern, you can kind of see just the darkness and the light from the striper. So it's looking pretty awesome, And this heel, it's a little thin. Here's some of the thin spots up here. There's some thin spots here by the road. So we're gonna have to pay attention to that and watch for weeds there, but it looks pretty awesome. So yeah, there we go. Yard's looking great when we look at it at the right angle. And then hopefully in the evenings, those stripes will shine a little bit. So why on earth would I show you guys this ditch? Well, right here in the beginning of fall, right where my finger is, Bermuda was there. And now I've noticed the Bermuda has really, we've had some temperatures that's got down as low as 34 degrees. And the Bermuda is going away. It's going dormant here in North Carolina. And the fescue is rising up, as I like to say. The transition is taking effect. So that's the only reason I wanted to show you that. But we're looking good over here. Remember, this was all GCI turf type tall fescue replanted last year. And we overseeded it with Cool Blue. So it's looking good. So I did want to point out this section, guys. You remember this was our junk section last year, and I'm highly impressed or happy with the Cool Blue right here. It's blending in more now. As you can see, we had that line over here from the brick across, because that's where I killed it all off. And right now it is, and remember, I had to reseed here, so I did throw down seed not once but twice. But it's blending in very nicely with the surrounding fescue. Now, all of this has been overseeded with Cool Blue, but remember, this is KY31. You know, this is some of the older stuff before I got into really peat seed and turf type tall fescue. This is a mix of just Kentucky 31 fescue. So this section is looking really nice, and that you can tell when you stripe it and you have that, you know, obviously the way the grass hits the light, you know, you can see that darkness in that Kentucky bluegrass for sure. So it looks really good. But the one thing I can tell you guys is 100% without a doubt over here where we have 100%, and that would be on the backside, you know, past, we got the water hose right here, but everything past that is all GCI turf type tall fescue and GCI Cool Blue back there. You can tell a difference when you stripe it. It stripes so much more beautifully. And all of this on the hill is 100% GCI Cool Blue. So when you stripe this, you can 100% tell the turf type tall fescue stripe so much better than the Kentucky bluegrass and the old existing grass. And the hill up here looks so good, and when you use the striper, it looks so beautiful. I was like, we need to do the entire front yard with Cool Blue. And she's like, are you serious? You want to kill all that off? And I said, well, I don't want to, but I want it all to be turf type tall fescue. but I may change my mind on that thought because it looks really good, guys. Clean edges again. Ever since you got the edging tool, the edges look so much better. I think it just looks gorgeous. In fall in North Carolina, it's just a beautiful looking front yard. So lastly, guys, you know, we're still struggling over here next to the home. That's where we don't get any sunlight whatsoever, but so I don't want to just glance over that. The backyard is looking good. It's still the same areas. We still got to work on the shed. The area down by the shed, we still need to pray for that area. It's not doing well. And then again on the hill back there in the back right of the property line, still a little thin over there as well. But everything else, there's a lot of filling in that's taken place with all the rain we had. Again, I can't remember the last time it rained. I think it was, it's been several days now, but the ground is still so moist and it's still so wet and muddy. It's incredible. So it's looking good, but you know, we're gonna put down, before somebody was asking really about a winterizer, guys. And so here in North Carolina, like I said, we've gotten down to 34 degrees. We haven't had a frost yet. So when we start getting consistently under, you know, 70 degrees and we're barely making it into the 60s and stuff, we're hitting freezing, we have that first frost. When I do my last mow then, and temperatures are really under 70 and under, you know, into the 59 for highs and things like that, that's when I will consider starting to put down my winterizer. And what I was sharing with Mr. Kevin across the street was I'm probably going to go with the Stay Green from either Lowe's or Home Depot. I believe I'll probably get mine from Lowe's, but we'll go with the Stay Green winterizer, high nitrogen, put that down after I do my final mow. But I will be sure and let you guys know when I'm going to be applying that last fertilizer application. So guys, that'll pretty much wrap it up for this video. Just wanted to give you a tour of the lawn. It's looking very green still. We still have a lot of that Double Dark Cocktail that we overloaded it with. Shining, looking great. It's just a very beautiful color right now. When the leaves fall, it just looks absolutely gorgeous. I'm very pleased with GCI Cool Blue. If and when next year I will, it's 100% guaranteed, I'm going to be overseeding with Cool Blue. I love the little touch of darkness by the Kentucky Bluegrass. Pete is right, it does make a difference. I've noticed it makes a difference. The only thing that maybe, you know, I would like to see is I would have liked to seen my pure GCI Turf Type Tall Fescue striped, and then seeing this stripe, I would have been able to tell a little bit more, but I believe I can see it being a little bit darker. It seems like it holds a darker color as well, so it looks great. Really does look great. Monday's video, we may be a little delayed. It may come out Tuesday, it may come out Wednesday, or we may just wait until the following Friday, so I'll keep you posted. Thank you guys for sharing the videos. Continue to share them and let them know this yard, they can have it in their yard if they want to. It's very simple. We've got a lot of documentation. You can go back and show them of what I was able to done from the yard that I had that looked absolutely hideous to the beautiful yard I have today with just a little bit of effort and time. So thank you guys so much. I hope you're having a fantastic day today. Enjoy your day. We'll see you next time on the next video.